name is Shane Dollar. I'm the Police Commissioner for the City of Hudson. I'm also a retired Patrol Sergeant, former patrol partner from Washanda. I'd like to welcome all of you to this exciting day. Today, we promote one of our own to the top spot. I'd like to welcome our supporters of the Town Council, dignitaries, local government, too many Florida names. Also want to thank the fire department once again for their assistance in using the building. At this time, I'd like to invite up the Mayor, Kamal Johnson, to kick off our festivities.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we gotta wake up. Good morning, everyone. I know it's early. I'm excited to be here this morning. I think this is a historic moment for our city. Washanda, you've risen through the ranks. You are homegrown. You are everything that we ask people from Hudson to be. And I'm excited to make this appointment along with the commissioner. I have to admit, this might be my favorite appointment. I'm sorry, Judge Roberts. But I think that you're going to do amazing for the department. Not only on top of that, you're going to be an amazing parent. It's not going to be an easy ride. I can definitely tell you that as a person in leadership, but I want you to remember one thing, and it's something that I always think about, is when we're all said and done, like when I'm not mayor, when you're not chief, when things are over, did you enjoy that moment? And I really want you to wonder that every time something comes up. Are you enjoying the moment? Because we don't want to be, 80, 90 years old and wish that we did it different, or we talk about it to our kids who are tired of hearing about back when we were mayor. I mean, ask Rich Scalera, who's somewhere in here. So really enjoy the moment. Don't worry about the legacy or anything like that. Just worry about how so many people dream to be in the position that you're in, and you're in it because you earned it. And I wouldn't want anyone else in this position right now, so I'm so proud of you. And you can look around from all the people here that care about you and that love you and that are here for you just based on who you are outside of the title. So congratulations, Washanda, and welcome to the new era of policing here in Hudson. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamal. Today is a day of firsts. The first time I will be promoting a chief. The first time I will be picking the person who will be leading this department that I love so much. This is a decision that was not taken lightly. There were many lost hours of sleep, but the final decision had always been clear. Today, you will hear the catchphrase of first a lot. Washanda is the first female chief, first female chief of color, and the list goes on and on. Washanda started HPD in 2003 when I was a salty veteran of 2 years. She was a young face with a fire and determination that was visible. Over the years, I dare to say that her time of learning was much more difficult than mine. First, she was a female cop, strike one. She was a local girl that everyone knew. Even when she was doing right, she would be criticized for it. It's almost as she was set up to fail. But fail is not something in her DNA. Shani has always found her way. Off the boys go. Shani has slowly worked her way through the department, from patrol officer to patrol sergeant. To lieutenant, and then the top cop. Shani has worked hard, worked her way through hard times, and always kept her head up. She's always led with dignity, strength, and compassion. She has earned the respect of all fellow officers and community members alike. The only title that Mashana needs is police chief. The chief of police of the city of Hudson, Chief Mashana Franklin. Johnny, congrats. You've earned this. You've earned this place. Tracy, if I could
I state your name.
I, John Franklin,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support the Constitution of the United States
to support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of Chief of Police
the duties of Chief of Police
of the City of Hudson
of the City of Hudson
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
And now, Chief Franklin.
Good morning. I'm absolutely overwhelmed. When we try to get through this, I think this is the part you've all been waiting for. At least I've been asked, how's my speech coming along? So here we go. Thank you all for sharing in such a historic event for the City of Hudson and the Hudson Police Department. Hudson is my home. As a lifetime resident here, I'm committed to a better future that emphasizes public safety, police accountability, transparency, integrity, and trustworthiness. As such, I stand before you with a great sense of reverence and anticipation on embarking on what will be one of the greatest challenges of a lifetime, but also one of the greatest opportunities. I want to thank the women who served in the ranks at HPD and partner agencies who paved the way for me and taught me valuable lessons throughout my career. Lynn Finn, Jackie Salvatore, Robin Benziger, Deb Benziger, Neely Jen. I am honored to continue in the footsteps of dedicated police leaders like Chief Richardson and Chief Moore, who tirelessly serve our community with integrity, humility, and kindness. The past several years have been challenging ones for our profession, but I am a firm believer that times of challenge provide opportunities for growth. Our mission to prevent crime and disorder, as well as to reduce the level of fear in the community, is our core responsibility. However, as we as a department respond to change, and whether we are in favor of it or not, continues to be a question in our community. HPD has remained flexible, open-minded, and willing to listen to all in our community, the people we serve. We devote ourselves to working with community leaders to embrace changes in policing that we expect will build safer environments with more just practices. Through the Police Accountability and Reconciliation Committee, we open an uncomfortable yet necessary dialogue around policing, which has fostered positive relationships built around a common goal, an increase in community connection and trust. We have implemented policies that address transparency, accountability, and community safety before New York State mandated it. We remain progressive. Still, despite our continued best efforts, police legitimacy is still questioned, and that must change. Acknowledging that policing as an institution is broken, and that there are biases, barriers, and stereotypes which exist, validates the impact these issues have on our organizations and community. However, it is equally important to acknowledge that recognizing these issues is not admitting fault. Rather, it is the acceptance and understanding of the obligation this department has to be proactive in transforming these systems so that they rest on a foundation of equality, equity, diversion, and inclusion. To the members of the Hudson Police Department, past and present, thank you for being a part of my journey. Each of you have influenced me in ways beyond measure, whether you realize it or not. I would not be standing here today if it weren't for you and your commitment to the profession. Daily, you serve the needs and priorities of our community with grace. You strive to change the perspective of many, while few seek to understand it. Please continue this path. Listen to seek understanding in every interaction. I commit myself in this position to empowering each of you and developing you as leaders. I commit to continuing to ensure you are properly trained, equipped, and supported. Each of you is our most important resource, and for this reason, your wellness and mental health will be a priority. In return, I humbly ask that you trust that the decisions I will make are in the best interest of the department and the community. I pledge to support you in your efforts to carry out the mission of the police department and be a sounding board when you think we should do things differently. I expect us all to work together, encourage one another, and let one another know how we are doing. I expect you to believe in one another just as I believe in you. We are one team. Belonging and acceptance will improve and maintain morale, and I not only expect you to refrain from this conduct, but I also expect you to prevent it. As the world has come to define police by the worst examples, I expect you to counter that perception by being your best. Police work is difficult and at times can be frustrating, but it also has meaning and can be rewarding. Your opinion matters, you matter, and together we will accomplish great things. To the community and our leaders within, I pledge to work with you to ensure our department becomes more accessible and responsive to your concerns. In return, I humbly request that you treat our officers with the respect they deserve as they serve the city of Hudson with patience and selflessness. They thoughtfully perform their duties despite often undue criticism and judgment and an unwarranted perception that they are cruel and heartless. They are human. And while it is true that putting on that uniform is much like putting on a suit of armor, armor can be pierced and cannot protect these incredible officers from everyday stress they face. Behind that uniform, like you, they have families and they care. Please consider this in your interactions with them. My vision is a collective and productive effort between community leaders, community organizations, the police department, the fire department, the district attorney, city attorney, sheriff's office, and New York State Police. Community policing will be a priority under my leadership. I see the need to foster positive community partnerships and problem-solving techniques that increase crime prevention and transform policing and policing culture. In particular, I hope to improve representation and experiences for women in policing, as well as increase our department minority applicants. I will advocate for these causes and expect and appreciate your support with these efforts. I remain impressed by the caliber of people who have devoted themselves to the city of Hudson and look forward to partnering with all of you in my new capacity. I believe we all want the same things for our community. It's time to work together to attain them. To my family. You are my inspiration. You are the reason I am the woman I am today. I'd like to honor my mother, Donna, and my great-grandmother, Mary, who are no longer with us. They showed me what it means to be strong in the face of adversity. To my Aunt Patricia, thank you for taking on the responsibility of raising me after my mother passed away. For encouraging me to be independent, working to support everyone, and never allowing me to give up on my dreams. To my cousins Tyra and Josh, thank you for always listening and providing sound advice over the years. To my grandmother Marianne, thank you for being such a pillar in this community and exemplifying what it means to give back. To my sister Kia, thank you for being by my side through all of life's ups and downs. You've always supported me and pushed me in everything I do. Your confidence and always inspire me to do better for myself. And to my partner Erica, thank you for being my wife. The past few years have not been easy, but you continue to hold space for me and have shown me what it means to grow together. You challenge me to be a better human while working to reach your goals. I admire it. Commissioner Bell, thank you for this opportunity to lead HPD. We've known each other a long time, and I'm grateful for your encouragement to pursue my vision for HPD in the city of Hudson. Mayor Kamal Johnson, I'm truly honored to know you. The way you have led people of the city by bringing awareness to the problems that we face and your intentions to improve them is inspiring. You have given people in this community a voice, and I'm proud to be your colleague. We're in this together. Let's get to work. Thank you.
Delete.